Hey, Nicola Light here, remembering myself back into my light, igniting my inner wisdom and all of that beautiful stuff here on this wonderful channel. If you haven't subscribed and liked and all of that jazz, then that's completely up to you. But I would appreciate it if you did, because it actually helps the channel grow and it gets more information out there for people if they want to listen to my gobbledygook. It's been an amazing journey here in Turkey and it's coming towards its end. And as you can see, I'm slightly getting browner and browner and browner. And I've been out in the sun, which has been really very healing for me, which has been amazing. And I've absolutely loved the journey, doing immense amount of grid work, remembrance, healing galore, bringing people out here and in, out, and really sort of connecting deeper with people that I really love in my life. And it's been an amazing journey. And the other day I had a little bit of a flare up of the eye as energy was coming out of it. After I'd done the open eye transmission, it just sort of popped out with a bit of distortion from energy, and it affected my physical body itself. And so I just wanted to share, look, it's so much better. Where I didn't identify with it, and it cleared up in very, very quickly, compared to, if I'd owned it, it would probably gone all week, and plus medication. So no, don't identify with anything. Just allow it to flow through you. It just is. The body's showing us, and that's all good. So the more natural that you can keep things going, the better if you see things energetically. The thing today, what I want to talk about, which I was just contemplating on before I go down to dinner, is about the subject of hair and the journey of the lengthening of my hair, as you would have seen in my video content, sort of ranging from here to here to here to here to here, and now it's down to here. And I sort of chopped at it a little bit here, but hey ho, it's the way it goes, isn't it? And I was already want to sort of tap into my inner wisdom to sort of find out a little bit more about the perspective of hair upon the body, whether it's here or anywhere else on the body, not going into any particular regions, but mainly on the head, shall we say, about the concept of Samson and Delilah, the power that sits within the hair and the perspective of that. So what I want to do is just contemplate on that, bring some light codes in, which is a bit of inner light wisdom, and sort of ask that question, is that, okay, is it true that the hair would hold a little bit of power? Let's see what I get coming through. Before I do, check out all my links below once you've finished with the video if it resonates with you. If you want to work with me one-to-one, nicolalight.com. It's nice and easy to have a link to that, and also my Patreon group and any group work which is going to come up. I've got a higher connection group coming up on the 15th, so if you want to join me there, then come along. And they're really good sessions where we sort of all heal together and rise, and the codes will be recorded for you, not the actual session itself with people disclosing bits and pieces about themselves, but the actual transmission will also be available on my Patreon. So go and check that out. There is a free membership as well as digital products on there to help you with your rise with some light language transmissions. And I'd appreciate all of you for your support. I truly do. All my beautiful Patreons that really assist me on with my journey to help me support me through this. So have a little check out. Okay. So, hi self. Also, the download is starting to come in already with a flicker of the eye. And as I flicker the eye, I bring into my intelligence of remembrance, into my insight of mind. So I download it basically. Don't necessarily have to keep it as knowledge within my mind. I'll have an awareness of it, but it's starting to flow in just like this. Can you hear somebody in the background there sort of moving chairs around or something in this hotel? I think you can... whether you hear that or not. So ego kicks in from now and again. We just course correct ourselves and say, okay, yeah, I can hear that in the background, ego, but just let's pull this back in, shall we? So all the time we're self-aware, we're self-analysing it, we're course-correcting ourselves with our ego mind for the high perspective of knowledge. As I draw down into my third eye construct of mind, why is it that the hair feels more needing to grow within my now moment? Okay, done. There are many constructs within the body that allow a conduction of heat or energy or frequency or consciousness connection. Each individual aspect of the self is held within a body state. The body state that we will concentrate on in this now moment with this uprising of memory, download, you may say, is about the hair upon the head. Okay, good. Okay, done. There are several reasons for hair loss upon the body, which is the body repelling the hair, which is from a perspective of a DNA structure within the construct of said hair follicle upon head. So it is not a malfunction, indeed, it is a DNA structure integration of a construct of experience. So it's basically in the DNA structure ancestral line, where some people would not have hair upon the head. Okay, so no judgment of it, it just is. For many that have hair upon the head, it is a different subject with this concept. But varying degrees of information can come forward as a result of an experience. So this is not one glove fits all. A different size hands may appear in this information that's coming forward. Okay, so this basically may not be relevant to you because you might not have any, or you might want to have short hair. Okay, but we're looking at the concept. So my ego's humans come in and go, this is what we're talking about. Is why is it that we feel as spiritual beings wanting to grow the hair, masculine and feminine, whether it's on the hair on the head or around the chin. Why is it that okay, that's okay, done. Okay, course correct. Okay, take it up. There are many star races indeed that do not have hair upon the head or anywhere upon the body itself if there is a physical form that is manifest. Be aware of this, with the alignment to that of the individual perspective of vibration of download. It is not relevant to an outer force of intelligence, of a galactic force, to have an awareness of this. It is nothing that is relevant to the construct of the physical body. Okay. With other realms of understanding from higher levels of consciousness through all time and space, there is a construct of hair upon the body, and this is relevant to this form also. From the higher realms of understanding, from a perception of reality, it is not just the construct of the physical body and the DNA structure of the physical said body type or head. It is also relevant to the download of information of the construct of the major construct of intelligence that sits and resides in upper realm dimensional beingness. Oh, this is interesting. I'll see what you're saying now. Okay, we'll unpack this in a minute. The relevance to that of said connection will give a distorted thought of mind within the concept of the downloading data. So the construct will only be from the mindset of the individual that is connecting to that of the said wealth of hair upon head. Wealth of hair upon head? That's funny, isn't it? Oh, sorry, it's cool. Oh, that's funny. Sorry, it's not. It is, but it's not, but it is, but it's not, but it is, but it's not, but it is. Okay. Sorry, let's tune back in and take it out. It's called me child of the earth. In many ways, ways. Okay, in many ways. Okay, thank you. Calling me a child. Um, just said also, your humour appeals to us. Okay, done. Okay, thank you. Kiuma olla masikian dagrata. Monkor besimakiaton. Tukula samakiatam. Dabosumakushumakiatam. It is an actual misconception that the hair growth is that of the wealth of availability for the construct of connection to higher realms of consciousness. It is a misconception indeed that you need hair upon the head at all, as vibration is higher than that of construct, meaning that the hair length does not hold any wealth of attraction to the energy that is from a higher realm of understanding or vibration. It is a perceived idea and a connection to the realms of many ideas of mind, but it does not hold any sense of conduction other than the thought process of intention. Okay, I get it. Okay, we'll unpack this. Okay, okay, just downloaded the data. Basically, it's this, is that there is the physical body that has the ability to grow hair. Some physical bodies don't have the availability to grow hair. Therefore, you might have baldy patches and all of that beautiful stuff going on. Or the construct of the hair might not be long. It might be more of an afro type of, forgive me if I'm using the incorrect terminology, but basically the DNA structure then will relate to the availability of the hair to grow. Right, that's it. That is purely that. If you have a connection to a beingness or a primary perspective or consciousness that a being would not have hair upon the head, then that is a misconception, because the wanting to relate back to the multidimensional aspect of self, say Arcturian, some have hair, some does not, but the majority do not have hair that is of a long type. But there are other beingnesses that would have longer hair, which then would be yearning to look like, in a resonance of subconscious mind, that you would want to look like the originality of the perception of self, because you hold a wanting to look like. So my daughter always wanted to have bright white hair, and she had sort of mid-brown hair, and she wanted it long and straight because there was a resonance of home. So in the subconscious mind, the hair then would give a remembrance, and then the strength of the vibration of that consciousness would then come forward. But as regards to actually the conductorism of the hair and availability of strength, is only come from thought of mind and not because of the hair. So if you've got short hair, it actually is quite irrelevant to the information that's going to come in from a channeled state or the availability to conduct a download of data. So just because you haven't got long hair doesn't mean to say that you're not going to download the data. That's a misperception and a religious concept and an indigenous concept of actually letting the hair grow, because the hair just grows and that's that. It's a misconception. It's the energy that is radiant around the head unit that is relevant to the conduction and amplification of the conduction of the higher levels of consciousness. It's not the hair. It's not the hair. It's just that you just perceive it to be, because you just want to actually just let the hair grow because it's part of you. It doesn't conduct anything to perceive yourself to actually then inherently actually then be more spiritual. It just tends to go that way, because you just actually go like, yeah, whatever, I don't want to sit there and, you know, sort of do this to this or this with the hair. I just want to literally just like get it done and it's sorted, or just plait it up, get it out of my way. It's the non-wanting to actually sort of worry about what you look like, if you want to go that hippie type way. Or if you want to sort of look in that way, it's just mindset, basically. So what they're sort of saying, is me saying, because I am channeling me, is that it's a choice. It's a choice. If you can. If you can, do it. If you want it. If you don't and you can't, then don't have it. It's not going to make any difference, basically, to the availability to download data and heighten your inner wisdom of light. That's why you've got like monks that go around, oh look, with the orange. That's why I wanted to put this on tonight. So, it's, monks in orange, they walk around with a completely bald head. Does it make them less spiritual than someone else that's got long hair? Like a Sikh, or, there's no judgment upon any of it. It's just a choice and a perception of mind. So, Inner Light Wisdom here from Nicola Light on this channel, a wealth of information coming plucked down from the universe. I've just downloaded the data, quite trivial really, but hey, answers a question, is that actually it doesn't make a difference, your perception does. If you feel that there's something completely different, you've got something scientific, then drop me a little comment below. But from my perception of reality, it's regardless if you've got hair to here to your bum, down to your knees, it really doesn't matter. Or if there's short and you're bald and all of that, it really doesn't matter about the availability to connect with higher levels of consciousness. It's a misconception of mind. So there you go. Wealth of information coming from Nicola Light. I'm very proud of myself, and I do actually love my little childish ways of my human form, higher self, and I will still keep bringing that in because it makes me laugh. If you don't, honestly, if you cannot have reality being fun, and it's also serious in the spiritual realm, then I would say, yeah, I'm not going to play that game. I want to just go and have a bit of fun with life, don't you? Life can get very, very serious. And these times and age with all of this distortion, all bubbling up to the surface, let's focus on the light, shall we? So yeah, hair or no hair, doesn't make a difference. Connect up to the universal system, download your data, and that's all good. Upgrade your energetic flowing systems, release it through the DNA structure, and allow yourself to shine. Okay, take care, everyone. Send you my love and all of that beautiful stuff. And yeah, signing off now. Like and subscribe. Check all the details out below. Come and join me on a group call or a single call or any of that. And yeah, see you soon. Bye.